Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel, and this is a full game recap, just as I promised. Guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe button, also that notification icon. So, once again, I'm going to be working that New England Patriots playbook. Got a lot of plays going to use this. Jumping into the Packers. Haven't used the Packers all year. Going against someone who's using the Packers. And we were pretty much mirroring each other as far as our defenses and stuff like that. So out of the 34 is going to be my base defense that I'm going to be using. Try to use some heavy pressure right here. And I try to go ahead and light them up with my man blitz. But I didn't have my base defense set up correctly, and he's able to go ahead and hit me with a quick out route, make a quick move, and there's nobody behind him, and Adams is just off to the races. My speedy defensive backs can't get out to Adams in time, and I gave up a touchdown in 2 plays. That's just so terrible thing to do. You want your opponent to earn it when you're actually playing defense, and that was just a bad situation. So hit him with a little crosser. This is a mesh concept I'm going to be using out of this close ace formation. What I like about the close A formation is I've got myself a 2-headed rushing attack or 3-headed rushing attack where I can run on the inside and the outside. And then also I noticed this guy was using a safety, so he's fairly stout with the run, but because he's using his safety, I had the middle of the field wide open for a big completion, a touchdown. And because you're using because I'm using Rodgers as a good quarterback, he's going to squeeze it in there and not overthrow the ball. So right here, I actually set up the defense incorrectly. I haven't played the game in a little bit over a week, and my motor skills were off a little bit. I was labbing defenses and offenses to beat defenses, so my motor skills were off, and because of that, he penalizes me, and he actually gets another cheap touchdown. So 3 plays, 2 touchdowns. That is not a good situation to play defense. You have to make your opponent earn your drives so you can start picking up their tendencies. Go back to the inside run right here. Actually go ahead and fall forward for a first down. So 4 for 31. Feeling pretty good. Back to the mesh play underneath. Tried a little spoon move with Adams. Only pick up 4 yards, but got to make sure he's actually paying attention to that because that's going to open up things down the field too. So off tackle run with the stretch play. Try to do a little juke move. The animation didn't happen. Go ahead and no huddle in this type of situation, and I think he's expecting a run. So I've whipped up my outside receiver. I got a little spot route. Sure enough, he does run commit, and as a result, I hit him with the angle route, and my 3rd string, 4th string tight end is able to go ahead and get the ball down to the 7-yard line. So 4 for 4 type of situation. Tried a little run on the outside. You can see Savage actually cleans me up with his user, and that was one of the things that was good about him using his middle safety, is that he could clean up the run because it's middle safety, but it actually exposed him over the middle. I hit a little hitch route. I've got that as spot route in my offense. So scores tied 14-14, 4 minutes and 21 seconds left. This guy liked to use a lot of motion in his scheme, and I think it was so he was trying to determine whether it was man or zone. So I went ahead and reset put my defense in a baseline to try to give him away that towel. And right here, I go into a cover 2 shell. Didn't set it up correctly. I wanted deep halves, so I got one of the halves set up, and I've got a guy in a deep corner on the left side, and actually throws an angle route underneath. So this guy had a little bag of tricks with him. Right here, I try to hit him with the man blitz, and once again, emotions. I still got man align set up, so I actually go ahead and base align, and as a result, he hits me with a quick little out route, and King does not make a play on the ball, and he actually gets away with one. So here I jump into cover 2 just to kind of keep him guessing, go back to the angle, but he's also got that post by Graham over the middle of the field. So this guy has a scheme. He's got a little scheme going on. Inside run, he actually tries to go off to the left, able to go and shut that down with the space front. Now he goes into bunch and basically hits an out route off the left-hand side. So these are a lot of concepts that I like to use on when I'm playing, and he's actually using the same type of concepts against me. Once again, another run play, gets stuffed by Clark in the middle. So this guy really didn't have much of a run play. So 2nd and 12 type of situation, I've got the man blitz set up. I've got the defender over there. He does the fullback dive, and I'm able to go and hit him some pressure off the edge and get him for a sack. So 3rd and 17 situation. Right here, I'm going to fall back into coverage, and I'm going to go ahead and put out those cloud flats, basically deep half my outside defenders, just so he can't beat me over the top, but then he can have a cover 4 beater. And I'm just playing the middle of the field, and right there, my defender does not play that ball correctly. Puts him in a 4th and 7 situation, so I'm going to send the dogs after him. And right here, he's staying back into the swing play, and I make a fatal error. I don't put a yellow zone on the left side to take away slant play, and actually set me up perfectly. Hits me with a slant. He's able to go and take the slant down to the 5-yard line, and he actually takes a timeout. So this guy was working the clock down. 26 seconds right here. He goes ahead and works the clock down to 12 seconds. Basically saying, okay, if he's got to settle for 3, he's not giving me the ball back with any time. Right here, I've got basically just zones all over the place to cover 2. He throws into coverage. I do not come down with the ball. 8 seconds left. He's got 1 play left, and he's got to kick a field goal. I try to cross man the defensive back. He doesn't play correctly, and he hits me with a post over the middle with Jimmy Graham. So that must be his money play down to the red zone. It worked out for him. So I'm getting the ball back. I'm down by a score. I got to get a stop. I've seen this guy's full gamut of an offense, so I feel pretty good about that. Right here, he's still playing that safety, and I actually have a deep post over the middle. He comes down and plays a dig route, and as a result, that deep post was open for a big touchdown. So this is this guy's defense. Like, he was very stout against the run, but he would leave the middle of the field wide open. And if you know how to manipulate the other defenders, and he wasn't doing deep halves, he's going to give up big plays like that. So back underneath right here, so he's got I-form formation, goes with him run. I'm able to go and stop it. This guy really, outside of that big run play that he got from me, his run was shut down. Strong close situation. Motions this guy over. I got a yellow zone off to the left, and right here he throws to Jimmy Graham once again. So he was just posting me up with Jimmy Graham, and that was something he was getting away with the entire time. Got cloud flats out here. These guys are going to fall back. Basically runs once again. This is probably the best run he had, where I think he picked up about 4 yards. Outside of that, I was pretty much shutting down his run. Got that yellow zone off to the left right here. He hits me with the fullback wheel route right there, and he's able to go and pick up a first down. So I didn't bite. I anticipated to move over. Right here, I jumped back into. My defense was set up, so I jumped into cover 4. I figured I'd just let him go ahead and beat me with cover 4, and I get a nice little block shed to go ahead and slow him down. And back in it, he's got a stretch. I'm thinking he might do some type of like read option, and I jump into cover 2, and King grabs the ball out of nowhere, actually plays the ball perfectly, and able to go ahead and get a stop right there. So read option, I jump into cover 2, and he actually throws right into the slant. I get away with one. So right here, I actually could have went anywhere. Pretty much 3 routes were wide open. Back a 2nd and 2 situation, do a nice little inside run. His defenders actually come crashing down. Aaron Jones is to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. His guys can't get there, so I'm up by a score with a few seconds left in the third quarter. And this is what happens. A lot of times you get people that are runners. Sometimes they just don't know. They click on. I'm able to go and get an interception against them. And this guy just, once I got that lead, once I got that stop, this guy mentally checked out, and as a result, he started throwing balls up and making aggressive plays, and he actually rage quits. So, guys, I went ahead and picked up a victory, once again, using this New England Patriots playbook, using the Packers for the first time. They're a very good team. They're an underrated team, not used a lot, but I appreciate your support, guys, and until next time.